If you are a teenager and you don't have a bank account or PayPal address and you don't want to talk to any clients on the phone, but you want to make $100 by the end of today, then you need to watch this video. Welcome back to another video, guys. I'm going to show you as a teenager how you can make money online. And real quick, guys, if you are ready to take things to the next level and make a full-time passive income online, then go down in the description below and check out the first link in the description and I'll send you some training. With that being said, teenagers, let's jump into my laptop and I'm going to show you how to make money online as a teenager. Alright teenagers, I want to get straight into the meat and potatoes of this video. You don't need a bank account or PayPal to do this method. You don't need any prior experience or track record or a client's list or anything like that. In fact, in this video I will show you a trick to acquire a track record, so make sure you watch all the way till the end to find out how to do that. All you need for this is an internet connection, and I have put and phone in brackets, but I understand that a lot of you 13-year-olds probably don't have a phone either. That's absolutely fine. You don't need a phone, you must have an internet connection for this though, and I'll show you exactly why in a minute. And I'm going to share with you a free bonus somewhere in this video as well, which will actually help you in terms of if you're shy to speak on the phone or something like that. I know from my previous video a lot of you guys didn't want to speak to clients on the phone, and that's fine. This method is a little bit different to that anyway, but if you are shy on speaking on the phone, make sure you stick around till the end, because I will give you a free bonus which you can download and you can use it and you won't need to speak to anybody on the phone. Alright, and I'm also going to show you how to actually get up to about $100 a day with this method. Like I said, anything more than that is a bonus, but $100 a day is a good benchmark to kind of go with this method. Alright, and that could be a lot of money for a lot of you teenagers out there. It could be enough to buy you certain things which you probably need, like laptops, phones, or whatever. So this is going to be a really in-depth tutorial for you guys. Make sure you click on the like button if you do like it. So we're going to get started with step number 1, and step number 1 is to find small businesses in your local area. And what I mean by small businesses is usually businesses that only have 1 or 2 employees, or people that are self-employed, or for example barbers. That's the type of businesses that I'm talking about. And an easy way for you to find these businesses is by firstly going on to Craigslist. So you can see here on Craigslist I've put in Los Angeles, and where I've actually gone into the skills and trade services section of this. Alright, so just do this for your local area. So you can see here I went into this services section and I clicked on skill and trade, and you can see these are all people who are trying to put their ads out there and trying to get some work or trying to get clients for their particular business. You can see here roof repairs and things like that, handymen. Those are the kind of people that we want to look for. And another example is just to go into any other website which is similar to Craigslist. So Craigslist is obviously used a lot in the US. I know Gumtree in the UK is quite big. You can use Gumtree, just go on there and find people who are trying to sell their services. Another example is by just going on Google Maps. So you can see here I've put in Los Angeles plumber, and you can see here it's come up with a bunch of plumbers that have all got websites and stuff. But that's absolutely fine. What we're going to do is find these people. That's the first thing that we want to do. We want to find these people. And then another thing that you can do is also find like charity shops or thrift stores in your local area. And I'll show you why this is important in a few steps down the line. But if you can find some in your area, that's also really good as well. So you want to separate these from businesses, obviously, because businesses actually make money to make a profit, whereas charity shops or thrift stores are usually used for causes and for certain groups or foundations and things like that. So these are the 2 types of businesses or slash foundations or thrift stores we want to look for, and that's when we need to move on to step 2. But like I said, go find some a couple of these, and what you want to do is so we'll leave the thrift stores for now. We'll come back to that later. What you want to do is go through these businesses and you want to check if they've got a website. Most of them usually have a website. In a place like Los Angeles, a lot of these will already have a website. When you do it in your own area, you probably find a few tradespeople, or you'll find a few businesses that don't actually have a social presence. Okay, so they don't have any Facebook profile, they don't have an Instagram or Snapchat or anything like that. And that's where you can actually come in. So what I'm going to, step 2 is to contact people, or contact these businesses, go through these businesses and find businesses that don't actually have any social media profiles, and you want to offer to them to create their social media profiles. Okay, it's very simple. So as a teenager, you've obviously probably got a lot of experience with using social media profiles, or you've got a Facebook or an Instagram or whatever. If you don't know how to create these things, or you're not on any of these social profiles, that's really easy to do. You can just go onto YouTube and search how to actually use them and create these. And all you want to do is very simple. You just want to create a Facebook, you want to create a Pinterest or Instagram for these businesses. Okay, and I'm just going to show you in sort of an illustrative manner here, so you can see. So on the left hand side, we want to pick businesses such as barbershops. Let me just get that here. So barbershops, we want to look for tradespeople. These are plumbers, builders, things like that. And we also want to look for charity and thrift shops, but I shall box that because we'll come back to that in a second, because there's a special thing we want to do with these shops. Small food joints, there'll be loads of little, food huts, or fast food places. I know in my area there's loads of them. You would just want to approach those and see if they have any Facebook profiles, or if they have any anything on Snapchat, anything on Instagram. And what you'll find is a lot of them actually don't, because businesses don't really bother with those things. All right, now the big companies do, and you want to stay away from those. That's why I said small companies or small businesses. Because they usually don't have time to create these things. They're so focused in getting clients the traditional route through phones, or through leaflets and stuff like that. But that's where you're going to be able to help them out and make some money. All right, now bear with me, because I'm going to show you exactly how you can do all this. Phone repair shops is another idea as well, which you can have a look at. Shops who repair phones and stuff, and just other small local businesses. And simply what you want to do is you want to approach them, and you want to ask them if you can create their social media profiles for them, and you're going to charge $30. Now I've written $30. You can actually charge more than that. You can charge up to about $50 per person or per business. All right, so that's simply what you want to do, and you'll by the end of it, you'll create them a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, and any other social media profiles that you want to create for them. Okay, that's the simple business model that we're going to be using in this video. All right, so again, all you do is you find small businesses, you look to see if they have any social media profiles, and then you actually go ahead and charge them $30 or $50, and you create these profiles for them. Doesn't really take that long, and then you hand over the passwords back to them, and you basically charge them. All right, now here's the thing. You're probably wondering to yourself, well, like, why would companies not do this themselves? Well, there's a big reason for that. It's, again, like I mentioned, companies don't really have time to create these profiles. If they can pay someone to create them, then they will most likely pay them. And what happens with social media profiles is, obviously, there's a lot of people on social media, so you can really get a lot of customers and a lot of potential eyeballs to businesses through social media, and it's completely free as well, so you can kind of sell it to them in that way. All right, so what we want to do is you can basically copy this formula here. Another thing which you can do is, if you don't want to do the work yourself, which I highly doubt that you won't want to just do that and get paid, but for any reason, if you don't want to get paid, if you don't want to do the work and just outsource it, you can outsource it as well. So you can get all of these people here, you can charge them $50. Okay, and what you can do is you can actually get someone to do it on Fiverr. All right, so look at this. I'll leave a link to this in the description below, but here's a gig which you can just go onto Fiverr, and you can see here this guy or this person will actually create 2 social media profiles for your business for $10. So you can get all the details from the business, pass it over to this person here, pay $10, and then you can keep the rest of the $40 which you got from the client. Okay, so very simple to do, and you can see here you can upsell them as well on more and more social media profiles. So that's another thing you can do as well. You can say to them how many they want. They'll obviously want Facebook, Instagram, and they'll probably want Twitter as well, but you can charge more for Snapchat and Pinterest and all that kind of other stuff as well. So it's really up to you how creative you can get. Now, the biggest problem which a lot of you teenagers had in my previous video, you said that you don't want to speak to clients, you don't want to approach clients because they won't take you seriously and stuff. Well, there really is 2 reasons why a business would not take you seriously. Okay, and this is what I can come up with. All right, If the first reason why they probably won't take you seriously is because you don't have any proven record, or you don't have any you don't have endless lists of clients that are happy with your work. All right, and it's natural. Obviously, this is probably the first few times you're going to be doing this. Then you're obviously not going to have raving reviews about your services because you've just started. So that's okay. A good way you can get past this is, if you want to show proof of your work, just do it for free with thrift stores and charity shops. Okay. Now, here's the thing. What you can do is to build up a portfolio of clients, or to show your skill or whatever. You can go to thrift stores and you can go to charity shops and actually create their profiles for them first. So that's why I said we are going to come back to thrift stores. This is what I wanted to draw your attention to. So when you look for charity shops in your local area, a lot of them probably will have they'll probably be part of a corporate company chain. You don't want to avoid those, but you'll find some that are kind of just local in your area, right? And what you can do is you can just go and ask them if they have a social footprint, if they have a social footprint. If they don't, just create the social media platforms for them and just do it for free, because obviously they're not going to be able to pay you, because usually these stores don't, they're raising money for various different causes such as cancer and stuff. So you don't really want to be charging them. I mean, it's up to you, you can if you want, but this is going to be a good exercise for you to get a couple of people under your belt, and then you can ask them for a review, or you can ask them for a bit of a testimonial, which you can place in your, later down the line when you contact other businesses. And the other thing that the other reason why someone may not take you seriously is, maybe because you're not confident on the phone or something like that. And in order to get past that, there's a really easy way you can just get over that, and that is to simply send them an email instead. All right, so what you can do is either send them an email, or you can send them a letter through the post. So you can kind of wrap it up in an envelope or something, and you can actually physically go down to the store, because these are local stores. We're dealing with local people here. You can actually go and visit them. And again, if you don't want to do that, that's fine as well. And obviously with tradespeople, like, plumbers and stuff, they're obviously all out on the road all the time. They probably don't have an office or something. So you can't do that anyway. But you can either send them a text or send them an email. Okay. So this is where it depends on what you have access to. If you have access to a laptop, then do it through email. If you have access to a phone, or you can use your parents' phone or something like that, I wouldn't advise that, but you can actually just send them a text message. And here's what I'm going to give you a free bonus. So this document will be linked in the description below. Ideally, what you want to do is send the business an email. All right, so you don't need to show your face or anything like that. You just need to send this email. And yes, it's better if you go in person and you meet them face to face. But if you can't do that, that's absolutely fine. Don't use that as an excuse. This is basically an email template or a script template, which you can use either to talk on the phone, or you can send this through email, or you can put it up in a letter, or you can text. It's up to you how you want to do this. But all it is you reaching out to someone, and I've kind of sorted out the verbiage here for you, so you don't need to really think about anything, just fill in the blanks. So here's how it goes. Subject line: do you need more clients for, and then put in the business name there. Dear business owner, if you know the name of the owner, put the name there. If you don't, just use the business name again. My name is your name. So my name is Shaz, and I wanted to reach out to you to ask about your current marketing strategies. I have noticed that your business is currently not on any social media platform. This may be causing a lot of potential customers to not see your services, which is why I would like to offer help in the creation of a social media footprint for your business. I will happily create, and then you want to put in the number of social sites depending on how many you want to create, or how many you can create for that particular charge for your business, which will help in the growth of your brand awareness. Please see my previous happy customers below. And you can add in the testimonials here. So this is going back to the charity shops. If you've worked with them before, just put in a little bit of a two-liner from them, and an image if you want. Or if you don't have any testimonials yet, that's fine. Just leave it out and just get rid of this line here. If you would like to discuss this in more detail, then please do not hesitate to contact me on, put in your phone number if you can. If you don't have a phone number, just put in reply to this email, or reply back to this email. Regards, and then just put your name in there. Very super simple script which you can use. Now you can jazz it up and down if you like, but like I said, link to this will be in the description below. You can download this for free and then just use it. So that is how you want to get the clients. All right, and now last but not least, how are you going to get paid? So very simply, you're going to get paid cold hard cash. This is how you're going to get paid. No PayPal, no bank transfers, none of that shit. You're just going to get paid cash. All right. All you want to do is when you go in to get a client, if they agree to you, all you want to do is ask them how much they are willing to pay. Then what you want to do is you want to say to them, I will charge $50 or $30 or whatever, depending on how many social media profiles you're creating. And then you want to create those media profiles, and you want to ideally get back to them in about a day. All right, it shouldn't take you longer than a day to create these profiles. Again, if you're getting someone on Fiverr to do it, it'll take about 2 days. And then you want to come back to them and say, I've created the profiles for you. You want to send them the links to all of those profiles. If they are happy with the profiles, you just want to hand the passwords over. And it's really simple. For the profile pictures and stuff, just get the images from their, just ask them for the logo and stuff. And then you want to get paid the cold hard cash. And only once you've exchanged the passwords is when you want to get paid. All right, so you want to get paid. You want to ask them for the payment before you give them the password, basically. All right, to stop them running off with your profiles or whatever. So let's go on to step 4, and that is simply to repeat this whole process. All right, so as you can see, guys, it's a very, very simple process of giving you everything that you need. It should not be mind-boggling to you. If you have any questions, just go down in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out.